stop you.
Was it what now?
Won't stop you.
Where the fuck's my... I put down my stylus for 1 minute and I forgot what I was doing. Ah! Oh, it's right here. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum bum bum. Oh wait, I used this wrong. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 down. I hear a lawnmower going. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Oof. No. Do 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 do. Dum bum bum dum bum 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 bum. Yeah. And got that.
Meow.
Or bam, we got that. Ew, 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 ew. They're already showing up. The creatures. The creature features. The creature features. Got the creature features. The creature features. You're doing your breath thing again, by the way, Jen.
Hmm?
You're
No?
You're breathing the funny thing again.
Oh no.
Are you still mad about the computer shutting off?
Mm.
To be honest, we wouldn't have known if it did that. Go eat breakfast, Vix. I demand thee to eat breakfast. Go eat breakfast, creature. Don't tell me not to tell you what to do. Good, though, good breakfast. You better ain't gonna go big up. Ah. Ew. Got this. I have a feeling who Red Mod Man is, but I'm just gonna not say anything. And so the hands are fleshy, right? Yeah. It's okay, I can just try. Bum 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 bing bum 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 bing bum bum Bing, bum, bum. Let me just draw. Maybe draw the chest better, because the way how they drawn it is a little clamped for me. So, what character I'm drawing? I am drawing an Eldritch inspired drone character. They drew a Jura, so I was like, alright, bet.
I'm gonna draw as well, like probably in about an hour.
Nee. Draw. Draw. Nom, nom, nom.
I had to draw Ken again.
Oh, that's right. You lost the file for Ken too, didn't you? Why did it shut off on you like that, though?
I don't know. It rarely happens, but it happened to the day that I'm actually kind of productive. Fucking hell.
Well, hopefully it does not do that again.
Pissed. Oh, as far as I know, if before I sleep, I'm gonna from now on save.
Yes. That would be very
Cause
smart.
fucking hell. I trusted you, you stupid computer. I love you though, cause well, you know, keeping me alive out here.
Okay, Redmond, you say that, but there's one other person that I think that also says whelp a lot, and that's Haman. So, and Haman tends to show up at this time too. So, if I have suspicions, I have very good suspicions.
Not me instinctively holding my breath again and exhaling.
Once more, holding the breath.
I really don't know why I do it. I'm so sorry.
They're fine. It's just a little funny to me.
I once pointed that out till now.
No, it wasn't even me that would point in. I think I don't think I pointed it out. I think you were. No, wait, hang on. I'm trying to remember. I asked how come you were doing that a lot, and you're like, oh no, you were holding your breath, and you draw. And I'm like, oh, don't do that. And I was like, oh, don't do that.
No, I know. Like prior, like nobody pointed it out before you pointed it out at that time. I mean, my dad was, but I don't really care.
Yeah, well, that's your dad. That's your stinky dad too. Oh, blah. Yeah, blah.
He was a dad for sure. I can't fault him. I can't, okay, because without him, I wouldn't be here.
You
Can't really fault him.
Alright.
He's a stinky dad, but he was a dad. I wouldn't say, you know, like he was a good one.
Never did use to be good. Oh, wee.
Oh, wee.
Ah, fuck it. You know what she did? Fucking keeps saying El wee wee, and now it's part of my vocabulary.
El wee wee.
El wee wee. Chat, would you like to kindly see El wee wee? Because I'm not sharing it.
Damn! If only I made it. If only I made that little image I did. El wee wee. Chat, you can just Google it. Put El wee wee. You'll see it.
It's Elwiwi. Elwiwi. Elawoo, Elawee,
You will
and
see the power of LWW.
yes, that power has been stuck in my brain, and I hate you for it sometimes. I swear. Because it's again, it's
I
part of
love
my
you too.
vocabulary. It's part of my. Oh,
I love
oopsie.
you too.
That's pretty gay.
Yes. Yes, queen. Yes.
Slay your enemy. I'm not a slay queen. I am queen of slays. My knees itchy. A nice, calm stream that I can't tell if anybody joins the call because I'm not looking. A nice, calm stream. Exactly what I wish for. You know? You know. Listening to the foundation music because yas. Because it's good music. And it is a game that I played multiple times on Roblox, besides Pressure. Actually, no, I really like the foundation. I wish, the only thing that I'm hoping they do is add more randomization to it. Because Pressure is very randomized, except for, like, a couple of parts. Doors, not as much, which kind of sucks. And then you have, you know, Foundation, which is, you know, a kind of like a fan-made version of Doors, but it's so much better just because, well, besides music, everything seems more gameplay focused. The only problem is, it's what's a good word for it? It's not as randomized because a lot of the stuff, while the rooms are randomized, right? Ooh, excuse me. There's not a lot that's going down, which is kind of sad. So unless they add more, you know, room randomization, that'd be awesome. And actually maybe more entities. You're fine, you got this. I assure you. One, two, three, four. Okay. Okay. But yeah, no. I think the foundation. Can you explain what you do in Pressure? So Pressure is basically like Doors, but due to the newest update, it's got newer updates. It's gotten so much better, and there's so much more story in it than Doors has. Pressure. So Pressure has more phobias in it too. Pressure, the story Pressure basically is you are expendable. You are a prisoner who was given a chance to basically leave prison life forever if you do one simple job for him, which was you need to go to the Hadel Black Site, which is found in the deepest layer of the ocean. Deeper than the trench, if I remember right. Yeah, deeper than the trench. The Marina Trench, I think it's called. Ooh, it's been a while. But
Mariana Trench.
Mariana. Thank you, honey. Thank you. But and and then you just have to go through the site, basically like how Doors runs, which is, you know, 100 doors, blah 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 blah, and get the crystal. But the thing is, the way how Doors does their stuff and how Pressure does their stuff, Pressure's technically harder. Because while you have...
I haven't even beaten it.
Yeah, Jen hasn't beaten it yet.
And these motherfuckers casually just beats the game.
Oopsies. You know what? It was a good game because it was scary. I wasn't really scared of Doors, but Pressure actually fucking scared me. It still does to this day. The wall dwellers, man. But now I just casually play it, and every time I hear a weird squelchy noise, I'm like, oh, wall dweller, turn around, starts barking at it. All that shit. Just because it's funny when I chase after it. Everyone's like, what's that? Wall dweller. And all they see is a Lucy just, you know, chasing after the thing. But no, you got a whole lot more entities in Pressure than Doors does. You got like 5 variants of a fucking fish. Wall dweller.
There's just a lot.
There is a lot, and they added new ones too. They added new ones. Oh, they added new ones.
New what? New fish?
New monsters, yeah.
Did they add a new fish?
They did.
What does it do this time?
Not a node monster, by the way. It's not the normal node monsters. Why fish? Because you're underwater. Pressure. You're underwater. Therefore, there were fish. And some of them aren't even normal. Also, what did you say, Jen? I'm sorry.
Fish.
Fish. Fish gober. Fish gober. What the hell is node monster? So okay, node monsters. Yeah, no, Barbos, you should definitely give it a try. I will let you know though, the way they do it now, from how I play it, back then, it's completely different. So, if you want tips, I can't really give it to you, because I haven't played the new update yet. Oh shit. So hopefully you learn yourself. But if you would like some tips on the monsters that were there beforehand, I can give you some. I just can't promise that you're gonna do well, because every person's experience is quite different. You know? Fish. Imaginary technique. Fish.
Imaginary technique. Fish.
Fish.
I don't like that.
What, the imaginary technique or the drawing? You would like some tips? Depends. What are you I mean, there are specific tips I can always give you. There's only a few that I cannot give because I myself have not dealt with it. Because I know, if I remember right, they give like maybe 5 new monsters in there. I think. I'm trying to count. Oh, by the way, Jen, did you know you can carry the sea bunnies around now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bring the little sea bunnies. Alright. Yeah, you can throw them. Somebody threw them in the void. And I was like, no, the sea bunny! They're friend. Why would you throw friend? They didn't do anything bad. If you mean like the bombs, that's not their fault. Yes, draw reference sheet. Alright, so to answer a question, node monsters. They're called node monsters because they are powered. How do I explain this? They work by looking at a specific part at your body, which is a node, right? They're also very simple to work with because they're just PNGs. They're just PNG monsters that just slide through and all that, right? What is Sea Bunny? You should look it up. They're cute. But node monsters, if you're caught out in the open with no shelter, they will kill you automatically, insta kill. There are different variations for it. You have the angler, which is the most common one, flicker of lights, a few seconds before you get hide, which is either in a locker, a separate room that's really good at hiding from. No JPEG, no, because that kind of ruins the quality of the picture. It is PNG. Because JPEG also doesn't do transparent stuff. Only PNG stuff. I'm actually drunk.
Basic knowledge.
Basic knowledge. If you don't know that, now you do. The only difference is, though, that PNG does take more memory because of clearer pixels. It's more.
It's high quality.
Yes.
It's what you made it to be.
Your quality is perfected. JPEG is for those who kinda don't really care much for quality.
Yeah, they're for compressions and easier uploads and easier printing.
To a point, yes.
Because they're basically shortcutted pixels.
Yes, but it does also end up. Are there mini games? Yes, there are mini games by one specific node monster. They make memes of them. That is Pandemonium. Pandemonium is not my favorite creature. I hate him.
I finally beat it. I finally beat him. How to do it. I finally know how.
You know.
Maybe I'm just proud of myself.
All by yourself?
Yeah.
No one told you?
And he explained it to me, but I'm just like, I failed it the first time I met him, and I was just like, second time I was like, oh yeah.
I think it was because
I did it.
I think it was because we were kind of rushing a bit, because I was like, oh fuck, we don't know how it's gonna. All right, so Vix, what is it?
Still have.
Would you like to screenshot me what it's trying to send you in DMs so I can help you with that? Because I know Poi tried to help you, but nothing came out of it yet. Where's my phone? Oh, there you are, my BB. DM me in the DME or send me screenshots privately so I can help you. Hatsune Miku! Oh, never mind. It's a shrimp with Hatsune.
Shrimp.
I got a fucking shrimp on. But you know, so you have the node monsters. You got Angler, the most common one. You have Pinky, Blitz, Chain Smoker, and then you have Pandemonium, which is the one with mini games. Oh, excuse me. I'm not gonna lie though. I can give you tips on those ones. So each one always flickers the lights. The only one that does not is Pinky. Let's see.
It's a weird one.
Pinky's not a weird one. Pinky's actually really easy to work with. You just have to listen to her screams.
Yeah, that's why she's so weird, because she is so long, and you can just like, kinda, just wait for her for like a while.
Yeah, no, that's Chain Smoker. Out of all the ones I've died to the most, it's Chain Smoker because I time. Okay.
I forgot what Pinky does. I'll be honest, but I think her shing is very loud. So I remember it.
Nah. But let's see.
No, Chain Smoker goes back and forth, right? No, wait, no, that's fucking.
That's Frogger. We don't talk about Frogger.
Frogger. Yeah.
I've also died to Frogger a lot, just because, motherfucker catches me when I'm like, oh, I have time to go to the other locker. Catches me, I was like, oh, all that. But also because sometimes my game lags once in a while. If you can answer me, do you play Blocktails? Kinda. I'm not ahead like everyone else is. I just, to be honest, I generally don't really care about Blocktails. Alright, hey, so Vix, make sure you're typing down the right email, because sometimes that might be the problem. So check the email. Make sure it's matching the ones that you're usually using. Don't give me your email. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Why are you not working, Wings? But yeah, no, so you have Pinky. Pinky's the only one that doesn't flicker the light. You just hear her scream. Easy peasy. Frogger. Frogger is the one that goes back and forth. So she'll go forward, then backwards. You have a little bit of leeway, which is where I get caught in because I get a little cocky. But if you are in a room full of different lockers, you're able to go to the next locker, and if you're really lucky, go to the next room, depending how far the door is. But there's that one. There's Blitz. Blitz is actually one that a lot of people tend to also get killed by, because Blitz is one where if the light flickers twice in a row, you basically have a second at most to get to a safe spot, because Blitz is the fastest one in the game. And it's, you only know it's Blitz because, again, the light flickers twice in a row. Chainsmoker. Oh boy, I hate Chainsmoker. So Chainsmoker has a gimmick, and this gimmick is known to be that if you hide in a locker too fucking early, while he's coming, he is the slowest out of everybody. But there's a reason why he has this specific gimmick. If you go in a locker while he is still coming towards the room you're going to, you're gonna be basically having a panic attack. He gives you a panic attack and makes you leave the locker. Which you have a cooldown to wait. Alright, Vix, alright, bet. Because I'm coming after you next. After I finish all these fights that I've already had finished. But, these, he's also called Chainsmoker because he has the green gas coming out of his mouth constantly. And surprisingly, it's really whenever he passes, it's really easy to follow him, because especially in a dark room, it lights up a little bit, so you can just go straight to where he's going. But if you get caught by him, you easily insta-kill, such and such, blah blah blah. Let's see. Pandemonium. Pandemonium flickers the lights as well, right? And the way how he works is that you don't know it's Pandemonium until you listen to the background, because Pandemonium plays a weird, scratchy music tone. What are the most... Hang on, I'll answer that question in a moment. Wait, I fucked that. That's a tail that I fucked up. Oh! But, Pandemonium is also the one, if you get caught in the locker, you will play minigame, which is keeping your cursor in the middle while he bonks you around. And there's, like 4 different variations of that, I think, or 3, one of them, 3 or 4, and it plays a different song, so depending on the song, it's either going to be harder or simple. And such and such. Which isn't bad. It just means that he keeps you on your toes. and after he's done, he leaves you alone. Can't promise if he comes back another time. There's also a secret one, which is no longer a secret. Um, he is no longer the rarest thing in the game, just because they put him in the endless mode, which is Death Angel, or there's a Harbinger, they call him now. And you're supposed to, you have a little summoning thing you can get him from, and he'll show up whenever he pleases while you go through endless. I finally managed to beat him, not beat him, but get him for once, which is fine. Because you basically get a free revival from that, just because you can't really escape them. Because if you get caught in the locker, you have an unending mini game that you can never escape from. And then if you get caught right out in the open, you're instantly dead. Basically, if you hide in the side room, you're also dead. It is an unavoidable node monster. Let's see. I think that's all the node monsters. Oh no, there's also the rooms entity, which was a 96, I think it was called. Red face bitch. Nasty creature. He basically, that one will show up once in a while, and apparently if you avoid him, he comes back and he's faster. Yeah, no, Death Angel, so everything that touches you that's not nice insta-kills you or takes away some health. Mostly the node monsters insta-kill you. So a 96, I think it's called, if you know for the rooms game. That will... A way you can tell that if he's coming is if you start hearing static in your screen. And if you're really lucky, if you look behind you, you might see something red in the background. But A96, or whatever the fuck the dude's called, will give you a warning, and you'll see it in red text on the bottom. That gives you about 2 seconds of hiding, if I remember right. Or a quarter second and half, something, whatever it is. He gives you some time, a little bit of time, not a lot. Hide in locker, hide in a room, and he'll come by. If you avoid him, next time he shows up, if he shows up in the same map, oh yeah, thank you. But if he shows up, you will automatically lose the game. Sure, you get a file for it though, if I remember right. If you die from him. Yeah, if you die to him, you get a file. Or, actually, I can't remember. It's been a bit. Let's see, what else is there? And then I think there's like Rush. Once in a while you'll probably get Rush, but even then you don't really get anything for that. It's just an Easter egg. I'm trying to remember what other node monsters there are, but I think that's all of them. Specifically, the more common ones that is more known by. What is to answer your question, the most annoying monster in Pressure? Jen, what do you think? What's your most annoying monster so far that you've played? What's the most what's the most annoying monster in Pressure for you?
I would say Pandemonium, but he doesn't show up very often, so I was gonna rule that out. I would say I don't. They're all really avoidable. Fuck it. Infestation.
Infestation? Yeah, true. Especially if somebody flashes him.
Because you can get because in my experience I had him like 3 rooms in a row, and with like 1 health. And I was like, oh, I'm safe. Oh, another one. Eventually I accidentally looked and I died. I think that was on Endless. And
oh,
yeah, he can spawn like if you see the infestation on endless, there's a chance that you in the next room it's still gonna be there. And I had that like 3 times in a row. That was so fucking annoying. Like he shows up, he will always show up like every 10 rooms. He'll show up at least like 2 to 3 times every 10 rooms.
Really?
And that's how I observed it. He was just fucking annoying. He was just always there. I was just like, what the fuck?
So Infestation. Ooh, okay. Let's see.
Infestation is a fish with many eyes, and it forces you to stare at it. And if you stare at it, you get radiation and cancer, and then you die.
So that's the more simpler term. Infestation is a bull shark that was tested on by taking out its eyeballs, putting it in some weird substance, and then they put it back in, which gave it the fucking radiation shit. What it does is it forces you to look at the eyes, the eye growths, and what happens if you stare at it, lore-wise, is it melts your brain with radiation and all that shit. As it forces you to look at it. The game
It actually feeds upon your mind as well.
Yum yum yum. Yeah,
That's why it's not that.
She's a bit annoying. Oh, also, there's a gimmick with her. If you flash her with a flash beacon, you just piss her off even more, which is not very needed, unless you're looking for badges. No, good luck with that.
You wanna troll your friends too.
No, because if you troll your friends, you're also fucking yourself over.
I mean, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm taking my friends with me. Type of deal. If I fucked up, you also fucked up.
Bold of you to assume.
I mean, you can make a run for like 2 seconds. You don't die like immediately. At least you can like.
You have. Yeah, no. So basically, the more pissed off she is, because you have green, which is normal, the normal version you run into. Then you have purple, which is which is you flash her once, and she's like, all right, bet, gets mad. Flash her 3 times. The second time, she's on stage 3, and that is the hardest stage to do. Actually, it might be red then purple. I can't remember. But basically, dealing with her when she's more pissed off is really hard, especially if your mouse does not have good DPI in it. Good fucking luck. Because it's every man for themselves. The only time you actually get to get away from her is if if you manage to get to the next room by opening the door, or someone else does it while you're waiting to be safe. No, it's red and then purple. I remember. Yeah, purple's the worst one. You don't want to fuck with purple unless you're actually trying to like get a badge for it. That is the only time, because she'll be red for there's specific rooms where Painter will trap you in there, and you have to deal with Infestation for a few seconds. What was it? What were those rooms called? There's a specific room thing in there, but I can't promise what they're called. Yeah, no, I can't remember what the name's called. Okay, so there's the shark. Wall dwellers. Oh man, I still remember my first time running into those things. So wall dwellers, those little fuckers, if you're not paying attention to your surroundings at all costs, or at least most of the time, those fuckers will get you. So wall dwellers are basically bipedal creatures that as you know, dwell within the wall. You can't see them unless you have a really good eye. I unfortunately do not have a good eye. No, so it's always in the water. Always. She's always in the water. It's just the the red's like hard, and then purple's basically, actually, if I remember right, purple was basically suicide difficulty, as they would call it. I can't really remember what it specifically what they called that version. Oh, my knee hurts. But wall dwellers, you don't know if a wall dweller is following you until you pay attention to the sounds, unless you have deafen mode on, which then cheater. If you play with deafen mode, you suck.
Because you can't really tell.
No, it's not. They can tell because it shows everything.
No, like, the different mode, like the one with the steppies, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a common thing they do though.
I know, but I see it as a cheating thing because that's not really fair. I can understand if it's like because your headphones don't work and or certain other things, but just doing it because you want to doesn't really. It doesn't sit well with me. I like to play it the way it was made to be, not an easy way out.
I can play it that way.
What?
I play it the normal way, like without that option.
Yes. Because I mean, how else are you gonna get good at the game if you can't pick up on the sound cues?
Unless you're fucking deaf, right? I don't want, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly why it's called deaf mode. You're deaf. You need to see. And I can understand that. That's more, no, that's a thing for them. People that use deaf mode, I look at you funny, because I don't really think that's really fair. Especially if you're doing speedruns. No, play that shit normally. Otherwise, I'm
I think Annie does it.
What?
I think Annie does it.
That's because Annix's computer is fucking terrible.
But Davs though, he does it.
Yeah, I know. I yelled at Davs like, Davs, put that shit up. Put that shit up now. And he's like, no. I'm like, alright, bet. So therefore I just sit here and just stare at him very angrily. Basically, my thing is, if you can't play it by normally, then you're... Who's Annix? Do you know,
Anxiety Hobo.
No, not that.
Or...
Do you know... Do you know...
I forgot her YouTube name.
Not Anxiety Hobo, no. Do you know the Murder Drone AU, oh my god, what is this? Jay, I told you to put that shit in memes!
Pressure?
Absolute Pressure, thank you. Do you know the AU Absolute Pressure? At all? If you came from Absolute Pressure, hello. 'Tis I, the artist. Or one of the artists. Maybe. I'm not as well known as everyone as some people are. But that don't stop me. Hey, I mean, like I said, if it took me 10 years to get to 500, I think I'm slowly growing it. Oh, you found me? I'm not really that hard to find. I don't really hide myself. I'm a simple creature. I don't like changing my username. That's not me, bro.
Well, you kinda do.
What do you mean changing my username?
You do hide.
What do you mean I do hide?
You do hide, but if people find you, right? You're just like, you found me.
What do you mean I do hide?
You do hide.
What do you mean?
You'll never get it.
Is it because I'm small? Is that what you're fucking saying? Or I don't get it. What do you mean?
I'm getting my monster. Hold
You're an asshole.
up. You love me though.
Bleh.
They're an asshole. Not really. I can't.
Yeah, because I'll fight back. Yeah, once you finish
No,
your
because I as I told you, I cannot be mean to people. I just profusely apologize.
I yell at people.
I know. Or do you think I love you?
Because I'm yelling?
You make me snap because you not make me snap out of it.
Get your gay ass off
Yeah.
your phone and stop doing that.
Do art.
Do fucking art, woman. You're an art. You are an artist. I expect you to do art. Do it.
I'm so demotivated though because the fucking thing happened, man. Oh, I'll come back. Give me like an hour.
Sure.
Or you can yell at me, okay?
Good. Yes.
Yeah. 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 I'm eating jalapeno Cheetos.
My knee. It depends. What was your question? I get distracted. Because, you know, if you keep asking me questions when I'm describing something, I'm gonna forget about it. You goobers. What was the
It does.
Let me go on my lore tangent spring. I'm not even done explaining the entities I know of. Excuse me.
You don't have to explain everything, and you explain shit in full detail all the time.
Blink blink. Blink blonk. What? Okay, see, I didn't see that though. What's the absolute pressure? So basically, it's pressure and murder drones. It's a murder drone AU
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
inside the pressure
Universe.
universe.
Yeah.
I can't share a lot because under NDA, and that's to be very, very bad. It's not really NDA, but it's a thing. As the one of the storyboard teller artists, I can't tell you a lot of stuff. All you know is some shit happened, and Uzi's gotta go fix it again. Uh-oh. You know?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just realized it's playing the playlist all over. Is it finished? Nope. We're just waiting for a specific voice actor. Sadly, I can't tell you when that's gonna be. We are still working on the teaser. I guess you could say the epilogue, the chapter pilot thingy. It's gonna be slower than we hope for, just because of some issues going in the background. Nothing bad, just something popped up and we have to wait for it. Therefore, you know, can't really do much with that. we can say is patience is virtue. If you are not patient, there are other ways you can keep yourself entertained, but please continue supporting the project. You know?
If you can.
If you can. No, this does not mean money. No. Just being there helps, you know? Another thing is if you try to ask if you can get inside the server, you cannot. The server will stay private until the thing is unlocked. Done, unlocked. You know, because...
It's just gonna be a while.
Yes. And also the big flow of people joining in would be a bit too much for some of us, so take it slow and steady.
Unless
And
stay yourself. Handpicks you. A chosen one.
you warded. I'm a chosen one, that's for sure. Fucking, I just come in and be like, here, have my art. You are chosen. Oh. What server? So,
Me too.
yeah. What server? Oh, there's an Absolute Pressure server. But it's private until we get this teaser out. Because we don't want to have a lot of people come in and then, you know, such and such.
They don't know what they're getting at.
Yeah.
So
It's
at least
yeah.
get the premise out to people.
Yes. We want to start slow and steady
For
with this. Oh shit, I fucked that up.
Yeah. It's been going on for a while, but you know.
Patience is virtue. If you are not I mean, shit. I mean, I have my own project I'm working on. I'm helping, if any of you know Dapper VA, I'm helping him with his project. I'm helping,
My patience is very thin, guys.
yes. I am a fast artist, but if I don't get my breaks, I'm gonna burn out. Help!
Right. It depends, right? I mean, as an artist, like, I really don't have patience. Like, I'll be honest.
I am making you learn patience.
Like, I want it to be done exactly the way I want it. And that happened yesterday. Well, for me, right? And then, computer decided to, fuck it all. So I'm crashing out.
And like I said, this happens. Trust me, I've had a computer that did that with, what pro-
You just
okay.
have to reduce it.
Who is Dapper? So if you know the AU Altered Realities, that is a also a really known AU that's being worked on. I am the comic artist behind it. Hello, it's me. And I told Dapper that after Artfight and after certain other things, I will be continuing working on the comic. It's gonna be a little bit slow because I am the only artist working on it, but I assure to those who will be reading it soon that it will be done with the highest of quality of my skill base.
I'd help her, but I don't think I have the good art style for it.
My art style is very particular.
It is. Granted, I wanted to guide her through it, but like, I don't think I can. I don't think I have help. I can help, despite me being an artist by her side.
I just see. I spent a whole year drawing murder drones. I have perfected my murder drone style. Perfected.
No, I can draw drones. Well, what I mean is like, maybe the finer details that you might miss out.
Finer details. Maybe.
Hon, you're not perfect. Okay, you were gonna say I know my details, and I'm just gonna be like, well, yeah, but doesn't mean you don't need help.
I'm bold of you to assume. See, here's the thing.
That's me.
I don't.
There you go.
See, here's the thing. Jen, see, here's the thing though.
Oh,
I don't have to be
yes.
perfect. That's what makes us artists good. We don't have to be. Oh, I thought that was a splotch on my screen. We don't have to be perfect, you know.
We don't.
And
I wouldn't say I wouldn't make it perfect, but it'd be nice to at least contribute a little for you.
chaos.
That's what I mean. But my thing is like, I don't think it can contribute.
Because of how I run things already, or
Do you think I can help you? Do you even think? You're probably gonna be like, I'm good.
I don't know. I don't, because I have more comic experience than
You
stuff.
do.
Because I did draw on webtoons for like over 5 years. You know what was really funny?
Me trying to get into it, but like, I never had outside help, dude. I think I need help on that one. I'll be honest.
I'm not gonna. I had to do it all by myself.
I can't do it by myself. Again, patience very thin. I just can't. Linus Tech Tips, I need that. I need that type of shit.
You need someone to hold your hand.
Yeah. Storyboard and stuff. Like, I wanted to do that, but like, yeah, I found her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Found out she's helping a lot of projects. Never mind.
Motherfucker, doesn't mean I can't still add more. You know.
literally my mentality. I'm like, oh great, a person can help me. Awesome. Oh, I have this and this. Never mind. Turns away.
Hell grabs you by shoulder.
Keep myself.
Grabs you by shoulder. Excuse me.
Oh.
Did you say you need help? So I like to say I like to take breaks, but I'm also a workaholic.
I mean, at least you take breaks for like every like 20 minutes, at least. That's good.
Because my knee's hurting.
Exactly. At least you're not going straight. You actually take breaks.
I have to, because my knee's hurting.
Even if you didn't have to.
Oh no, I wouldn't stop. Because, see, Jen, what you don't realize is I managed to put my webtoons out in a week. Per week. Once per week.
When did your knees start hurting? It seems to be fucking prominent lately.
I've had this for 10 years. Ever since I hit my knee on that stupid fucking stair. I don't know why it's hurting.
I know, but like it's more prominent right now. You just keep saying like, you know, quite recently actually, like a few days ago, started. You're just like, oh my knees hurt, and then now it's just being there. It's just existing more now, and that kind of worries me a little.
Well, you know,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
like didn't act up back then. Yeah, you know.
Oh no, it acted up back then. It's just
It was less, it seems.
Yeah, I guess it's because I don't really have a chair or a desk at. You know?
Oh, fuck. That makes sense.
So, because I'm sitting, I have to sit in weird angles to get comfy.
Do you squat like Indian squat?
Yes and no. I change positions a lot.
So you're constantly bending your knees.
I have to, because then it'll stop hurting, and then it'll keep hurting after like 5 minutes. And if I straighten it, it hurts. So I'm here, and you're like, why?
Oh shit.
My body.
Okay.
My body hates me.
Okay, now it makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have arthritis. I don't. Until I am medically proven otherwise, I don't have it. anyways, question: what will happen if after I finish each Do you mean like the projects that I'm helping on, or? Because that really can depend. Yes. So, funny thing, uh, this is where the workaholic part comes in. So, I am helping people with their projects. How long that's gonna be, I do not know. Because projects can always stop being worked on that such and such, right? But I have my own projects. I have my own Murder Drones AU that some people are already in the server for, and they've seen the progress of some concepts and all the characters that are shown so far. I just gotta work on the script. There's that. There's NeoZ, a project that I'm actually a little bit more known for. On Webtoons. Same with another comic called Dinah. Oh goodness, excuse me. What else? There's also another comic I have in the works that also needs to be scripted by a friend because he promised he would do it. Because I've basically done the skeletal structure. He knows basically all the lore for that story, so he can just fix everything up, and then we'll be working on the comic together. Trying to remember what else is there. I have a couple other projects that I am working on. Some of them are, you know, being reworked.